Hello, Scorpio. I am Nicole or Twitch, and welcome to or back to my channel. So we are doing Halloween readings for witches because I am working with this deck, Seasons of the Witch. It's like the Halloween one, and they now have a new deck. I will say that there seems to be some errors, so excuse that. Cards are large; they do stick sometimes, but I love this deck though, and. So anyway, if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus, then check this video out. If you have, well, obviously you have other charts, or other signs in your chart. So check out those too. None of the videos are recording right now, and I'm over halfway through, I think. So, at least halfway through. I've only got a few left. And I will get loaded as soon as I can. But anyway, so this reading is something that you need to work on as a witch from now to Halloween, at least. And on Halloween, you may have something specific you need to do. So, and as a Scorpio, your birthday may even be Halloween. So, I would like to say that it is now Scorpio season, isn't it? So, happy birthday, everyone. I'm hoping this reading is great. There's a lot of people need to do ancestral work. Some need to do shadow work. It's a great time for shadow work. I think a lot of people think it's like the end of winter, beginning of spring. And then also there's a lot of endings and beginnings. A lot of endings and beginnings, so that can sound scary. I'm sorry I have my jacket on. Check out my tarot shirt. I got it at Walmart, but I don't see anymore, so I don't have them anymore. But anyway, I did turn the heat up, and hopefully I can take this off soon. I'm wanting to do more readings, but I have issues with loading, and then I get frustrated and only get a few out there, or I just give up altogether. This card tried to fly out. I haven't seen this card yet. Protection is 29, which breaks down to 11. So what I do is I show you the card. I tell you the name of the card, the number, what it breaks down to, and the little message. And then I will give you like the overall reading after I pull them all. And then if you want to hear the little messages in the book, because they can be different than the card, then you can stick around for that. So this is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Lift its hidden. That's what I'm saying. There's some weirdness in this deck. Could be a language barrier. But anyway. There is also sorry, wolf. We've been getting wolf a lot. It's 44, which breaks down to an 8. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. And that card, gosh, how did I forget its meaning? So maybe it's got a different meaning for you? Or I could be getting tired. Oh, so that was about instinct. That card is about instinct and trusting your instinct, and yeah. I haven't been reading everything from the book. Just what parts I think are most important for the reading. What was I trying to say? Okay, so this is also, it being spooky season, there are going to be spirits and more than usual, and you may need to protect yourself. And as witches, we need to protect ourselves anyway, especially working in magic. Why does this card just want to be up? Witch. 43, which breaks down to 7. Grab holes. Allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots living in the alchemy of self. I said, as a witch, we need to protect ourselves, and I got the witch card. So, oh, I don't think I remember this one. It's frog. 17, that breaks down to an 8. Oh, there's 2 cards. Ooh, I like that card. May the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the droning croaks. And then the next card was Graveyard. It's an 18 that breaks down. It's the very next card, but they weren't in order anymore, so that is funny. A lot of the cards that are together, they have a lot of meaning, like together. Like they can mean a lot of the same things. Anyway, it breaks down to a 9. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So getting the cards you've got, you've got 2 animals, and you've got Protect and Graveyard, then Witch. And you got Reflection, which is 32, that breaks down to a 5. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. You haven't got the other cards to go with it yet, so it may not be as deep. Like, there may not be, like, truths that we're dealing with this much. So, you got All Hallows Eve, which is a 1. Beginnings. Call upon the voice that stirs your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. We're getting a lot of the same cards. Some cards we don't get at all, or very, very rarely. Transformation, it is a 39, which breaks down to 12, which breaks down to a 3. Like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. Yeah. I can see that. If you get the transformation card and the mirror reflection card, that can have a lot of meaning. This is the first time I've ever gotten this card, and I think if it comes with another card, it's got a lot more meaning. Okay, so some of the cards you'll see in the book will say, if you got this card, and you also got this card, or this card, then it's going to be amplified that you need to really pay attention. Okay, Healer is 22, which breaks down to a 4. But 22 is also my mind is one blank. Wow, Nicole, seriously? 11, 22, and 33 are master numbers, sorry. Okay, listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth. A river of mercy blessed by Mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Okay. There may be something you need to see, some kind of truth, or I'm thinking truth within yourself, something about yourself. Scorpios, I'm just going to put this out here. Scorpios can often think things that aren't really going on, but they are intuitive as well. But they don't like seeing truths about themselves. This card I haven't got yet either. It's Mischief. It's 25, which breaks down to a 7. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. So there is something you need to see. There is something you need to see. This is already going to be a pretty long reading, but perfect timing. Wow. All right. All right, Scorpio. You got Third Harvest, 38, that breaks down to a 11. So you got 11 and 22 as master numbers. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. So, I think it was Second Harvest I got. This is a good card. That's a good card. You should be coming to some type of abundance. And Broom is 8. What dreams may come from what you seek. Make room, make way, a clearing need be. This is about cleansing. So you got cleansing and protection. That's exactly what this card is about. It is about cleansing. I think you might be dealing with some spirits in your home. Or in your area, per se. What was the other card that I thought? Graveyard. Yeah, Yeah, I think it's a spiritual cleansing you may need to do. Wow, you got several cards that I haven't seen before. It's nice to finally see some of those cards. I've been wanting to work with them. So, lucky me. This deck feels so low now. It's not a big deck anyway. It's 44 cards, I think. All right, Scorpio. You have something planned for Halloween? I don't mean like trick-or-treating. Mischief. Oh, do you live in the UK? Do you deal with Mischief Night or something? I heard about that. My friend told me. Does it get so bad that you feel like you need to protect yourself? Well, you got more cards. Greet the darkness. So that could be shadow work. Or just, yeah, I'll say shadow work. It's a 19, which breaks down to a 10, which is the ending. So you are ending something as well, as most witches are now, and going to start something new in your life. Here, where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden, the pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all those sharp edges. You got to accept everything about yourself and work on it. Work on it, or you're not going to get to be a better version of you. Don't you want that? You would think people would want that, but they say they want it, but they don't want to work for it. Okay, divination is a 14, which breaks down to a 5. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. And you also got reflection. So that could be this reading. This reading may have something to do with it, but you got a few things that deal with witchcraft, like healing, Halloween, cleansing, protecting, and divination, and witch. This is longer than I planned it to be. So now it's going to be about 25 minutes, unfortunately. So is that all the messages for dear Scorpio? I think that was enough, but if you have any more messages, please let us know. Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio. We didn't get the spider card. We're only in that one. I see the cards that we haven't got at all yet are divination. Not on any of the other signs. Divination, healer, mischief. Third harvest. A graveyard, frog. And I think protection too. Okay, that is all for you. So let's go ahead and start this. Okay. I've already told you some of it. So, let's look up frog. It's 17. Oh, we turned right to healer. Let's start with it. So, we have keywords. So we're going to start with that. Guide and facilitator. If you have pulled this gift of healer, know that you are being called to initiate yourself as one of the wise ones. You're meant to be a guide for those who are finding their way, and there are many ways you can do this. As a healer for your family, neighborhood, or through building a community on social media, offering wisdom, it doesn't matter how you choose to heal. All that matters is what you do. Is that you do. If you have thought about becoming a healer, this card is a resounding yes. Some healing practices are crystal therapists, Reiki practitioners. I knew this was going to happen. Tarot readers. So that's why I wondered that. That's why you got the divination card. Psychics, doulas, death doulas, herbalists, and so on. So you may have something you've practiced for years, or you may feel called to learn a new skill. Trust your intuition. All right, you're supposed to read tarot. And I am happy for you. Okay. You can become a facilitator of healing, creating healing tools such as guided meditations, healing jewelry, candles, and even creating your oracle deck can provide others with a path to heal themselves. So maybe that's what it is. I don't see that, but it could be possible. You create the path for others to walk. You are unique and have something to share with the world. All right, Scorpio, welcome to the world of tarot. I am happy for you. Okay. Let's do divination. Let's see what they got to say about it. Okay, this is good. Guidance, reflection, insight. If you have pulled divination, you are being asked to explore your ability to receive guidance from the earth and the divine. Now it's time to go deeper into your practice, and you must learn to trust your own ability to feel your way into the messages as well as your ability to interpret them. This card also means there is no need to take more time to reflect. Reflection. Okay. It can be easy to get lost in the day-to-day without taking time to process everything you've been through. Something as simple as pulling a single card every day, either in the morning or evening, can help you make sense of events around you and can help you see things that you overlooked or consider something that you would never have otherwise. So these are forms of divination that you can try, and you can figure out if that's what your healing is. Automatic writing, bone reading, candle reading, dreams, flower and herb divination, numerology. I love numerology. Palmistry, that's one that I'm trying to work on. Runes as well, and scrying. So, scrying is also like literally like using a mirror, like a scrying mirror. But I think, hold on. I was saying earlier, scrying is and blah, blah, blah. Maybe it wasn't the word I was looking for. I'm trying to think. Pretty sure it is. Using like the rods and pendulums. I thought that was a form of scrying as well, not just using like a mirror or bowl or stone. Anyway, so now you know. And did you get elders too? I don't think so. Oh, let's go to transformation. That's 39. Sorry. Oh, let's go to third harvest first. Gathering abundance and preparation. If you're holding the third harvest card, you are being guided to gather up your accomplishments to celebrate your wins. Take a look at everything you've done and achieved. Make a store of these wins to come back to whenever you are feeling low or like you failed. The easiest way to attract more abundance is to feel abundant. Having this stockpile of feel-good moments will kickstart you and can help turn around feelings of lack or stagnation. Maybe while you're trying to figure out what your healing purpose is, maybe like every time you get a reading, like write that down. Or if you're using a pendulum, like write it down. You can figure out what you'll see it. You'll see all the things you have achieved, you've done that are good, or your achievements as well. Anyway, let's do mischief. I'm trying to make sure I got all the cards. Graveyard, mischief, and frog we still have. Okay, frog. Never mind. Transformation and serenity. When frog comes croaking, know that you are transforming, or the process will begin soon. This is a positive transformation, not the sort of dramatic transformation one might expect with the Banshee card. The transformation is easygoing, so much so that you may not even know it's happening. That happened to me. It's a subtle shift that occurs in the background until one day you realize things are different. This is nothing you need to do to move this change along. Like the frog, your higher self will take over and guide you through this instinct. You need only pay attention to the urges you feel and follow those urges when they strike. This message is amplified if you also pulled the wolf card. And you did. Okay, let's not pay attention. It says don't worry about timing and stuff. Just don't even pay attention to it. Okay, so we got 18. That's the next card. Great. Peace and acknowledgement. Many see a graveyard as a symbol of mortality. The graveyard card will help you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There is no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. So this card wasn't dealing with spirits. It's like the ending of something and the beginning. Okay. All right. You definitely are doing that. And now mischief is 25. So, but like, I think that card may have something to do with it too, though. Like, because you've got cleansing and protection and stuff. So, unless you need to do it in your practice. But I feel something else, you guys. Let me see. Mischief, clever and naughty. There's an element of mischief to the night of Halloween, let's just say. Trick-or-treating isn't just about candy. We humans are clever, though, and have found a way to keep the goblins at bay. Not all tricks are fun, however, at least not to all involved. Tricks and mischief can be mean-spirited and cruel at times. One must keep a lookout for those who find fun at the expense of others. Pulling this card can mean a need to adopt a smarter approach to your situation. You may need to get creative to get what you want. You may even have to play a trick or two to get the outcome you desire. Be open-minded about how to overcome your challenges and, if possible, approach your situation with a bit of fun. Problems are serious, but that doesn't mean a bit of silliness can't help you see it in a new way. It's probably because I'm not reading them all. I do think you need to be careful and protect yourself. This reading has gotten too long, but I didn't read like Halloween, but you guys know some of the stuff. It is obvious. I think maybe I should read the protection card. Unless I already did. Safety and hidden. If you have drawn this card, know that all is well and you are safe. Your spiritual support team will protect you from harm. You are protected from hexes, evil eyes, dangerous psychic attacks. You are even protected from the dangers of your earth-based ego. Know that you can handle anything. When you are feeling unsafe, speak to the powers that be and ask them to guide you where you do not have eyes and keep you safe when you are in harm's way. They are always walking with you and are ready to provide you with additional support when you feel the need to ask. I just figured it out. So while you're figuring this out, you may deal with some spirits and some bad things. I mean, you may mess with spirit boards, contact a spirit during a pendulum session. That may not go well. Why can I not remember that word? Is it scrying? I don't think that's the word. Anyway, so that is the end of the reading. And until next time, stay witchy.